topic title for today, Guard Your Time. Go ahead and write that down. I am very excited. This is such a big one for so many people because your most valuable asset is your time, and time is the currency of the earth. The second most valuable asset is your relationship with people, including your family. So there's simply just not enough hours in the day or hours in a month to waste on conversations with people who are not going in the direction that you're going. And guess what? Some of you are wasting time giving endless advice and wisdom to other people's future spouses. Stop wasting time. So you've got to be selective about the people that you associate with. I read a quote one time, and it said, make no useless acquaintances. That's powerful. It's thought-provoking. And I think that sometimes we're wasting our time talking with people who are taking up time for our goals. So I tell people I love all, but I hang with a few. The eagles, not the crows. And this might sound a little cold, but remember, your life is precious. Your life is made up of the minutes and hours each day. And so you simply cannot afford to squander your time on relationships with people who cannot help and help you to live and enjoy a better life. Now, sometimes when I say this, I do want to say that, especially from like a religious standpoint, of course, you care about people. You love people. And they say, well, what would Jesus do or whatever? What I'm saying is that even in the case of Jesus or any other being that you believe in, is that he would not associate with all of those people. He might teach them, he might love them, but as far as hanging around those people that are what's called the evil works of darkness, people that are negative, people that are gossipers, backbiters, people that are just arguing about politics, arguing about religion, they're talking about mindless, useless stuff. You don't want to hang around those people. So that's why I say you got to hang around useful people and people that are going to help you to enjoy a better life. And so you've got to guard your time carefully and be selective about the type of people that you're hanging around. And I even remember hearing that a lot of successful people are loners. And I can even say on this journey of quote success, we'll just say financial success, because I have been successful financially. I've really never had a time in business where I could say that I didn't make good money. We'll just put it that way. But sometimes success is a little bit of a lonely road, and sometimes you can even lose friends and associates along the way because you're going towards certain goals and targets, and you're basically distancing yourself from other people that are not focusing on those same things. For example, there were friends of mine, they just focus on sports and different things like that. I was focused on becoming successful in business, successful as a family man, a father, a husband, a spiritual leader. And so what starts to happen is it's almost like you start like this, but then you start to distance yourself. It's like the compound effect by Darren Hardy. You start to distance yourself over a period of time, okay? Now, these people, they're not loners. They're not, I would say that they're not isolated. They're not antisocial individuals, but they are loners in that they are highly selective about who they spend their time with. And I want to repeat that because I think it's important. People that are successful, we'll just say in business, financially, is they are highly selective about the people that they spend their time with, okay? They don't sit down and have a drink with whoever just sitting there going out for lunch with just anybody. Okay, what they do is they carefully build and maintain high quality relationships, and for the most part they avoid the negative people who might hold them back. And so you've got to get away from negative, toxic people. You got to get them off of your social media, unfriend, block, whatever it is that you've got to do, because negative people are the primary source of most of the unhappiness in your life. In fact, some of you guys are like arguing with negative people. In fact, I know that I'm speaking to some of you right now. You're watching this going, yeah, he's actually talking about me, even though I don't want to say it. You're literally sitting there arguing back and forth with people that you know are negative. They are toxic to your life. They drag you down. Now, if this is your spouse or your partner doing this, that's going to be for another video, okay? But the reality is, negative people do more to diminish your life than any other single factor. Think about that. Negative people do more to diminish your joy than any other single factor. That's powerful. And so it's easier to bounce back from financial loss than it is to deal with negative people in your work or in your personal life or a spouse. One negative relationship can be enough to cut off your chances of achieving your full potential in life. So I tell people, choose your relationships with care. Second is what's called the law of compensation. And this law says you get out what you put in. The more you put in, the more that you get out. The more things that you do for other people, in most cases, I'll just say in most cases, not in every case, okay? But the more things that other people will then want to do for you because you have done so much for them, okay? I know some people, whether it's in relationships or business, they keep giving and giving and giving and giving, right? In fact, I actually had a person a couple years ago. We were talking about the law of the tithe. And everyone has kind of different opinions of tithing and charity and stuff like that. And basically they said, I give and give and give and nothing's ever happened. And I said, well, the mere fact that you've been able to give shows that you have been blessed. The fact that we can continue to give and be a gift to other people is what really makes a difference. So we're not just looking for people to come back and serve us because we are giving to them. But naturally, this law of compensation is that the more that you do and give to other people, the more that those other people will want to do for you. It's the whole golden rule that when you offer to help and serve other people, many times they will want to help and serve you. And so what goes around comes around. What you sow, eventually you're going to reap. And eventually is the key word. So that's why you don't need to worry about what's going to happen. It's much better for you to become the kind of person that other people want to be around. And so when you go to work on yourself, and you become a better person, better people are going to want to associate with you. So your job is to become a relationship creating individual. You should look for every way possible to look for and maintain high quality relationships. I know for myself, that is security for my life and businesses. I've tried very hard, though it doesn't come naturally to me, to cultivate and maintain good quality relationships with people and not burn bridges. A relationship that you may have established, let's say 5 years ago, it could really materialize into something that has tremendous benefit for you later on, whether it's for business or for something else that will save you years of hard work. So again, your relationships are key to the greatest determining factor of success and happiness in your life. And so here is the call to action today. I want you to guard your time carefully. I want you to be very careful with how you spend your time. As Ed Milet would say, audit your life, audit your relationships, guard your time carefully, discipline yourself, make the decision that I'm going to start creating the type of relationships today that can also benefit me tomorrow and vice versa. And it's going to be with the people that are going in the direction that I want to go, because there's plenty of room in your life and on your social media for good people. Trust me. It is time to eliminate the people in your life who are not supporting you in the goals that you have. Now, when I say eliminate, that doesn't mean that you have to go and announce it to the family and the friends and the coworkers. Look, I'm going to eliminate you because you are not going in the same direction as me. Okay? Because that'd be like saying, hey, if they're not choosing my career, then I'm going to eliminate them. People are doing different things. What I'm talking about is people that actually support you. That when you talk about something good happening, they're like, that's awesome. If you see that they're constantly kind of hating on it, that's the kind of person that you need to start to eliminate from your life. What I'm saying is that you slowly start to pull away. You distance yourself. You start to gravitate and move towards those that are in support of your goals. And as you start to do that and you start hanging around like-minded individuals, your life is going to change. I promise you, your business can change. Your trading can change. Your mindset will change. Things can start moving in your favor. So guard your time and start being a relationship creating person with people that are going to move in the direction that you desire to go yourself. So if you like the message today, go ahead and put an amen inside the chat box. I hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic Monday. Let's crush it this week, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks, everyone. Take care.